Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. You guys, I thought I would turn on the camera today and do something a little different. I need to make some pokey tools. Christmas pokey tools to be exact. I've got a swap going on and I need to make some. So I got out my beads. I got out my baster, but not my basters, but my turkey lacers. These are steel turkey lacers that I'm using with cooking string. You can get these. This is a pack of 8 6-inch stainless steel turkey lacers. Believe I got these on Amazon. You can probably get them anywhere in your grocery stores this time of year, especially. This is a great time to make pokey tools. Let's make some. Let's make some Christmas ones. I pulled some beads already. I've already organized. Basically, you don't have to do anything to the stick beforehand. This is what they look like. And they've got the little hook on the top. I like the ones with the hooks on the top because you can do stuff with them. Whether you want to take 2 cabochons and glue them together on the ends. Perhaps you've got some something flat like this and you want to do something like that at the end, you can do that so that it's covered on both sides. Or you can tie ribbons, which is what I like to do. You can hang charms on them. I like to put hooks that you can hook onto it and remove them if you want to. Let's see if I have any. I do have one like that. Something like these were made for me by others. Maybe I did. No, I don't think I made that one at all. But you could put something like this on there. Some people have the ones with the little tiny hooks on there, and those are cool too. I don't have those. But something like that on the end of it. Or you could do something that's more permanent on the end of it. Trina made this one for me. She put made by Trina. I was like, put your names on, guys. I remember who made them. I love these. I love these. I use them all the time, you guys. These are awesome to have in your craft room to add... to make your crafts a little easier, for one, but also to add a little fun. So now to glue them on, I do use, well, this is B7000. This is the off-brand of the, was it B5, B300, 500? I don't know. One of those. And I think this is the, this might be the Dollar Tree version. I'm not sure how well this one works, so we're going to try it today. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll redo it. But we're going to glue these on. So once you figure out, not all beads have the holes big enough to fit on these, so make sure that your beads do. This is the actual combination that I want to use today. This is the order I want to put them in. There's no particular order, except I like the bigger beads at the end because they rest in my hand. I like the smaller beads down here. That's a little bit more comfortable to grip. If you put a fat bead down here, it can be a little bit difficult. So make sure that you kind of try it out before you do. Glue them on, because once they're glued, they're not coming off anytime soon. So just take your stick and, oh no, tell me these aren't old enough that they're no good. I do feel it squishing. Maybe it's just, well, maybe I'm not making these today. Let's see what we can do to get this open and see if we can get anything out of here. Anything? Oh, wow. So I don't want to blame the glue. These have been sitting in here for a long time. Let's see if there's anything usable in there. There is. Okay, let's see if I can get it out. Well, I might not be making very many of these today, though. So it looks, I mean, the glue looks the same as the name brand, and it's going to be pretty goopy anyway, and you want it to be. So let's kind of smoosh that on there. You kind of want to drag it out, because when you pull that bead along there, it's going to pick up the glue. So take your bead, once you slide it down like that, take your bead, kind of twist it on there so that it gets all over on the inside of your bead. You can wipe some of that extra off after the fact and use it again down here. Yeah, I think this will work just fine. The glue is not in the best shape, but it's dry. It'll dry. I think it should be good. It still has the right texture. It's sticky. Now, beads that have the bigger holes, make sure you really get some in there and get a little bit of glue in between those 2 beads too, or in between your beads, just a little bit. Shouldn't show or stick out or be gross. Just a little bit. You want them to stick right. And that will help them stay in place, especially ones with bigger holes in them. Okay, we're going to skewer that one on there, twist it around, get some of that glue in there. Just kind of working it. That extra glue is going to smush those together. You can use, I'm going to use a tweezers right now to try to get some of that excess glue out if you need to. If you've got a little too much in between, you can do that. I thought it would be nice to make just a little pretty kind of retro pastel one for my swap. Kind of goes along with the theme that I'm doing. Twisting it really helps to make the glue spread around there. I think I'm going to have enough between this tube and that other tiny tube. I'll probably have enough to make two. And that might be a little too much right there, and that's okay. We'll make it work. Yep. If that happens, you can wipe some of that off. Thought if I'm going to make these anyway, everybody seems to have loved my my shabby chic Christmas pokey tools, so I thought this would be fun to do. There we go, and one more. I think that bead wasn't supposed to be on there, but it worked. I like to go pretty close to the edge just because when I hold these, I am holding them close to the edge, and that little pin, that wire is just a little bit narrow for me, for my hands. So there we go. So that will be perfect. Actually, I want to hold it like a pin, so that will be perfect. Now we're going to let this dry, and we'll make some charm or something for it to go to the top. Let's see about, yeah, see that pink one? You know what? Before it dries, I'm going to take that back out. I don't particularly care for this one. I had the two, I think I had these two in there instead. I had changed it up, and that's what I had intended to do. See, they're already sticking together, which is great. That means that that glue's got just enough stick in it. That's fantastic. Just kind of clean up around the edges there if it's too much. You want them to stick together, but you don't want that glue to be showing. Yeah, I like that much better. And then you'll be able to wipe that glue back off the wire down below where it doesn't need to be. All right, I like that so much better. Okay, so there's our first one. Wasn't that easy? Isn't it pretty? I love these beads. Okay, so now I found another bunch of beads. I want to make one more, and I got these earthy tones out, and I haven't really played with them yet. So I want to just kind of feel it out, see how I'd like them to be. I'm not going to be able to use all of them. In fact, I can't use that one at all. It's too small. And go from there. I think I'd like this one up at the top. This one, maybe. You can use plastic beads. I mean, you can use metallic. You can use whatever beads you want. You don't have to do anything specific. It's just about what you like. What looks pretty to you? This one, there may be something wrong with that one. I don't know. Do we like that? So far, I think we do. Is this one too small? This one might be too, yeah, that one's too small too. How about this bead? Can this go on there? It can. Do I like it there? Not sure. I think if I use this one, I think it needs to go back up here where it won't be handled quite as much. Maybe, oh my goodness, that one's tight. Like that. I don't know if I like this big one right there. I think that might be what's throwing me off. What about, okay. Woo. I'm losing things now. I do like the gold one up at the top though. What about putting this one here? And then putting a sparkly. Nope, I think I like that better still. Just what looks right to you. Do these fit? Those don't fit, so I can't use those. Do these fit? Those don't. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. And actually, it's going to fit tight, which is nice. Do we like that? I think we like this one first. And then this one. And then this one. And then those two should finish it off. Let's see what we think. Can you guys see that? Again, I'm just making stuff up so that it looks, you know, pretty to me. I love the greens, and this is just low enough. I could potentially go one more bead lower, but I don't think that this bead would be too thick or too, well, actually, let's try it. Once we glue it, it's too late, so we might as well try it now. That's really pretty, huh? Should I put one more on there? I think that's too many. But it's really pretty. I think we're gonna go just like that. I'm gonna skip that last one and do it this way. All right, so carefully lay out your beads. Now this one, I don't have a purpose for at this point. I am just making it because it's pretty. It's pretty. The pink one keeps getting in the way. Get that out of there. Now, if your top bead has a hole that's really big, don't worry about too much about it sticking. The next bead will hold it on. Just make sure you got some good glue on there for that next bead, and it'll help with that, because that first one would be kind of wobbly if it didn't get glued, just because of the size of the hole at the bead. But that's okay, because the next bead is going to hold it. Remember, there's going to be some glue in between, which is going to help with stability. See if I can get enough out of here. Might have to cut that next one. The good part is I got this stuff out of my stash. I can't remember which order those went in. I think it was this way. We'll just skip straight to the mailman right here. We'll just assume that this one won't come out either. Oh yeah, it's all the way down in there. These have been sitting in my craft room for probably more than a year, so I don't want to badmouth the product at all. I'm sure it probably worked just fine when I got it and was just the right consistency and everything. I mean, it's working now, but I can't say it's a bad product or anything. Now, most of these that I'm using have the bigger holes on them, which is a little different. I normally have a few more with smaller, but once again, we'll make sure that these kind of glue together so that they'll be stuck a little better and not turn too much. And then these two at the bottom here have smaller holes, so that'll be helpful to hold everything together and hold it on. That's a little too thick. That one is tight already, so that works really nicely. And it'll stick really good to that other one. Okay, make sure that they're pushed on really, really good and that you set them to dry so that they won't slide off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away because I don't think I'm gonna try to make another one out of it. I don't think I'll have enough glue. And I'm going to gather up some ribbons and we're gonna make some charms and make them beautiful. Be right back. All right, I think I've got everything gathered here that I'm going to need. So I've got some ribbon. Put this up. And I've got my tools, my pokey tools. I've got some trim. Now I'm thinking these are going to go with this one. I may not use all of these. It'll depend on how thick it gets. I'm going to use a piece of this for each. This is going to go on both. I'm going to use this green over here, pink, blue, white, and what did I just drop? The handmade one. Got a lot more on the green side. Thinking I'm going to go this way for this one. Okay, let's start. So now there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can tie, I like to just tie these things onto my pokey tool. And then let me show you. It's been so long since I've done this. It's like, I think this is how I do it. I think so. I like to make a little tassel. Obviously, I don't need all of this. I need that pink in there. You could tie each one of these onto there individually. So it's just tied on. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to tie them together like a tassel. So just tie them up like this. You can just do it once, it's fine. Make it pretty. Make it pretty. Oh, you know what? Take this one back off. I'll use that for the other part. Take that part off. I need one more trim to tie around it to make a tassel. That's got tape on it. These are all just scraps from my trim and ribbon box, which is really nice because I get to use some of these things up. This is some trim that I made with my inks. I don't need nearly all that. Put that there. I think it's gonna look really pretty with that. These are all in the colors that I'm using for my project. Then I'm going to take this piece that says handmade, and I'm going to tie it together into a little tassel up here. And this one, I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot. And there we go. And then we can trim these to the length that we need them, because obviously that's going to be a lot, right? So let's just give it a haircut. Make them cute. I think I'll cut this one here. Okay, so we've got some pretty trim there. And then I'd like to put, I think I'm gonna cut this one down one more. I'd like to put a charm on it. These are still turning because they're not quite dry. Oh, I wanted to put this on there too. Darn it, I forgot. I do want to put this one in there. How can I get this one in there still? I would have to untie this one, which I still can. It's not like I glued it. I wanted to put that in there. All right, worked that out. Obviously, I don't need this much either. I'm working with a lot here. Maybe I do need a couple, maybe I'll use a couple pieces. Maybe I'll just use all of this and stick it in there. I think that would be fun. Now I'll have to cut it shorter, of course, but let's just stick it in there. I'm probably not going to be able to tie that into a knot, so we'll just drape it through, kind of like that, and then we'll retie it with this handmade ribbon. And we'll be golden. Yes, I love that. Oh, I'm so glad I changed it and fixed it, because I really wanted that in there. All right, so we've got some of that, which is kind of a little bit whimsical, isn't it? Just pull those tight so that they come all the way through. We can kind of trim some of that off so it's not too heavy. Really cute. I love it. Okay, now I still want to put it kind of looped up. I think that's okay though. I think that's fun. Move those out of the way. And that out of the way. So there's that one. Do we love it? Is it cute? I think so. We're going to put a charm on there too, but that's a start. And then let's take the other one and do the same. Where did I just put it? Over here somewhere. I put the trim, there it is. Put the trim here, not the blue. Put the blue back in the box where it goes. Now, do I need all of this? Probably not. So I'm gonna pick my favorites. Let's cut this in half so I don't waste all of that. This one for sure. I think this one, I think I want to tie it. I think I'm going to tie it with the green. No, I'm going to tie it with the handmade, just like the other one. That's what I'm going to do. Put that one. Put the green in there. And put a little bit of this in there too. Sure. Oops. I threw that away instead of in my ribbon box. That's not okay. All right, so let's tie these on. One's a thick one. Okay. Just kind of building that up. Where's that yellow coming from? Okay. And then the green one, kind of want this one in the middle-ish. And I think that's plenty. I don't think I need this one, but I am going to put the handmade ribbon on there. Did I have another piece? I know I did, but it looks like I think I didn't. Hang on. Hold on. I have a whole roll of it, so I'm not too worried about that. Goodness, I might have 2 rolls of it. Where's the end? There we go. Okay. And we'll tie these together. I must have dropped that piece somewhere. Make a tassel on our little hook here. Make sure to pull these pieces tight. this cute tassel on there. And we'll give this one a haircut. I'm going to make sure you use more than you need so that you have the opportunity to cut it back to the right length. And that would be, you know, whatever looks best to you. Once again, as the creator, you get to determine that. How we doing? Get that one, and this one needs to be, I like it at an angle. How do we do? There we go. So that is that one. This is kind of nice to have these on here too, because when you stick it like in your pencil holder, you can see the top sticking out. Makes it really easy to find them. All right, you guys, so I'm picking up things I'm not supposed to. I'm going to go ahead and find us some charms on there, and we're going to also add those. Be right back. Okay, my friends, let's make some charms for these pokey tools. Okay, let's start. We'll do one at a time here. We'll start with did I turn that off? I think I turned it off. Okay, I don't want to melt my box. So let's make something cute for this one. I did pull out a couple of charms. And I think we're going to go ahead and use this little cutie. Oh, I forgot my jump rings up there. I wonder if I have some in here. Those are not the right ones. We want one of these guys for this. And I'm going to use that one for that one. This one for this other one. And you can use some chain. I'm going to use some links of this chain. I'm just going to hang this right there for now. Give me just a second to grab those jump rings one more time. I lost my favorite pliers, but I'm going to make do with what I did find. So there's my jump rings. All right. Oops, I already got it here. Okay, we don't need very many loops because we don't need it that long. And we're going to add a jump ring to each end, so it doesn't have to be very long at all. Okay. Just twist it that way. And remember, you want to twist these side to side, not this way, but this way. Oop, and I just flung that everywhere and lost my loop. Darn it. That's okay. We're going to leave that there. I'm not going to go digging for it. And I'm just going to get on another big one. I needed a big one on the end anyway, that we'll have to open that one. It's not what I was aiming for. I need to switch hands. I like this one better. There we go. We're going to go there, put this one on there, and then we'll put it on the end loop that is closed. And then I want to put another, I'm going to put a smaller one up here with the deer on it. I'm going to put some beads on it as well. I'm going to put the beads at the bottom because they're going to be heavier. I don't need very many. Well, did I not open that wide enough? Oh my gosh, I just heard a little. Little bit of an accent there. I was just watching a movie and I was just talking like them. That's so funny. Okay. Oops. There we go. So we've got him on there. I want a couple beads down here. Nothing too major, just a couple things that'll, you know, coordinate, match And I think we've got some here. I'd like to put, I think that we could put some of these little pearls, these little long teardrop pearls on there. I think these would be really cute. I think they'd be really nice with that. So that was kind of my thought. See if they'll stay on there. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so that's good. And need the cutting side. Now, my way is not the fancy way of doing this because I can't quite get the hang of it, but it works. It works. I need to watch and practice a few more videos. I know in theory how to do it correctly, but my hands don't want to do it that way. So, doing the best I can. One of these days I'll sit down and practice better. My wire wrapping skills are not fantastic. There we go. We'll just put a few of those on there, and I'm thinking let's do 3 of those. And then I think we should put something a little fancier on there too. Just a little something, something. We could pick up this silver disco ball in the middle, or maybe something with color would be nice. I didn't pull. I'll have to see if I can find a pretty bead. I'll just kind of hang those on there. Give me 1 second. See if, actually, let's see what's in here. Have anything that's exceptionally awesome in there except this big one, but that's too big. So let's try in the blues, in my little blue drawer. And what did I say? The blue, oh, actually this one would be better if I can get it out. Or silver. Let's try that drawer too. These drawers are actually really fun because these have some really cool things in them. All right, here's the silver. Here's the white one. Let's move that over because I already got what I needed out of there. Let's look in here too. We could put, I do love these, and I already have one on there. You think that would be I think that would be perfect, actually. And maybe we can find something tiny and silver in here. Oh, there's a bell. There's a bell, a Christmas bell. I think we need that on there. There's tiny disco, but well, they're not that tiny though. Some of these are cabochons, but we could use that. Okay, done deal. I am sold on that. Look at these. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. I love them. I love them. I found them on sale at one point. Love them. All right, so we're going to use these 3. Here, let's just put them right here so I don't lose them. And let's see here. We've got these 3. All right, so what I'm going to do with these is we're going to need 2 wires. One for this one. Do I need something at the base? Nope, I don't need, yep, I do. I need something at the base. We're going to put one of these little somethings here at the bottom. That work? That will work. And I think this is going to be our bottom hanging piece. I think that would be the best way to do this one. So I used 2 spacer beads, one on bottom and one on top. Okay. And then for the, oh, I should have used it. Why didn't I just use that? I don't know why I didn't use Is that, I guess we could use 2 more spacer beads for that one. Or I could find a different color. Hold on. Something in here. Or I'd love to bring more of the purple in. So let's grab that bucket instead and see if I can find something more of that color. I actually have some very small metallic looking beads. They're not metallic, but they're kind of a pearlescent metallic-y. I think I see what I want. These, aren't these beautiful? I don't remember where these came from, but I absolutely love them. I think they'd make great little Christmas tree ornament decoration kind of things. Let's just do this. We'll just, that doesn't look right, does it? Looks like it still needs something smaller at the bottom. Here, let's get one of these spacers too. Not that one. Maybe this one. Will that work? That's cute. Okay, I can live with that. And if I don't like it, I'll just take it off. Okay, so then we need jump rings again. We'll see how this looks. It's not a hard project. It does take some time. This one's going down here at the bottom because it's the heaviest one. So put that at the bottom of there. And then there we go. I think we'll put one of the pearls there next. I'm going to put that about halfway. I'm just trying to space it so that it's not too different weighted. I mean, if the weights aren't, so it's consistent down the chain. So it doesn't look like it's top heavy or anything like that. And we'll put another one up at the top, right near the top. That's a different color totally, and I can tell. That's gonna bug me. Okay. So we'll put this one down. We'll put this one up the top, very top. And then we'll put the last pearl down closer to the bottom. I might need one more colored one. Getting close to done with this swap, guys, so I'm kind of excited about that. I think I've got most of the things done. I'm just gonna have to package it up and ship it out. It's due out tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. I hope so, because I have been late on so many swaps lately because I've been so engrossed in some of these other things. I gotta go to the post office tomorrow anyway. I know that I have cards and packages sitting there waiting for me, and I wasn't able to get them before noon on Sunday or Saturday, yesterday, when the post office closed, so I gotta get over there. So I might as well ship it all when I pick it up other things. All right, so there's that. Is that cute? I like it. It's got the deer, it's got the deep beads on it. It's very delicate, not too heavy, so if somebody wanted to leave it on there, they definitely could, and unfortunately, I have a problem. Well, no, I don't, because I can hang it on this side. If I hang it on this side, it won't come off because the things are in the way. So there we go. There's that one. Do you love it? I love it. I love the colors. I love the weight of it. I love the dangle. My dangle's a little bit long. It's a little bit long. Maybe I should change that. Hang on. So if your dangle is a little bit long, here's what you can do. Take this jump ring and move it. So the top jump ring we could actually make go here, and that would be a little bit more of a bunchy dangle, and that would work really well. Let's put that hook back on there. It's already on there. Bend those back. And now we've got a chunkier dangle instead of longer. And I think I like that better. Oops, wrong side. If I put it on this side, it's going to come out right here. But this side, it can't. So there we go. That's complete. Finished. Kaput. Done. I absolutely love this. Okay, let's do one more. We've got this guy. I'm going to put this Santa on here. I don't need a Santa on there. I don't need a Christmas one necessarily, but I think it would be cute. So let's do it. Why not? Let's do, oh, I didn't put the bell on there. I do want to put the bell on there. Let's get another one of these big jump rings. I could put the bell on this one, but I have other colored bells if I want to do that. The silver one would look perfect here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just add it on there. Okay, super cute. Okay, chain, we need the chain. And just got to find the link there. And I mean, as far as how many links goes, you can pick how many you want, guys. You don't have to pick a certain amount, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 links on here. And we'll see how that goes. Now, links are always different sizes too, so it really doesn't matter. Your links might be smaller or bigger than mine. So you just want to kind of figure out what length would work for you. Let's do a big loop to connect those. Now I could do, I could do like gold on this one since I have gold beads and stuff. However, Santa's not gold either. I'm just mixing and matching metals. I'm not too worried about it. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do kind of like I did the last one and bunch that, put it a few links up, because I'm probably going to end up doing the same thing there. Let's do that. And we'll just hang Santa from this end of this one. On the short end, we'll put beads at the long end. Oh, and I didn't pull beads for this one. So he's going to hang down on that side. Now we need some beads. We need some beads. I'm thinking some wood beads and some silver, gold, green maybe, gold. I have, let's see here. Here's the green. And what did I say? Green, gold, wood. I have some wood. Oh, I found some cute ones there too. I don't know if I have any mini gold bells. That would be nice. This might be fun. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. It's perfect. Perfect. Didn't even know those were in there. All right. I actually like a lot of stuff that's in that box right there. So we're just going to kind of go with that. You guys having fun with my gold, my collection of my bead collection here? I am. I'm having fun with it. So it's kind of fun to see other people's materials, isn't it? All right. Put that on there. And I think think I'm just going to hang this little dude one above the Santa, because he'll be close to the Santa. That'll be nice. And I think that I really like, there was something in here I wanted. I do want this one on there, this flat lentil bead. I want that on there. And I want that on there. I want that on there. And that might be it, actually. Do I need something green? Do I have something that's light green, a small? Ooh, or maybe that green would be very pretty. Okay, I think I could use some green in there to get the rest of them done. Okay, I like this one. I might keep this one. I might just keep this one. There. Definitely doing this one to my taste. And let's see if I can get a wire through this bead. There we go. I always forget this. These aren't centered on these lentil beads. Okay. So there's that. And I think I'd like something shiny above it or in between. Maybe we could put, oh, one of these spacers in between would be kind of cool. If it'll work. I'm not sure since it's off-centered. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's kind of neat. Okay. That's going to hang a little different, which is neat. And let's see here. Gonna need some way to keep this one from coming through. I wonder if I could put one of these beads in here. These are tiny. They're so small, that's why I kept them in the plastic so I wouldn't lose them. That work? That's perfect. Look at that. Okay. Then I need something up on top too. Let's put another one. Oops. All right, I like that. Okay. And then one more little dude. And how do I want to do this one? Should we do this one with a light green? I think so. Kind of matches the sparkly one up here. Adds a little more color. It's kind of fun using my beads. I haven't used these forever. It's been a long time. Been watching Christmas movies today as I craft. I started this video this morning and I had some other things I needed to work on this afternoon, or during this day. So I was working on those and some finishing up now. It's been kind of a fun day getting this stuff worked on and put together. And I think I'm going to put this one on the end here because it's the biggest. I guess that's debatable with that sparkly one, but that's okay. The sparkly one will go here on this long stretch here. Just kind of put this one, say, here. Oops, I didn't mean to pick that one up. How's that look? You can always move them. If you don't like the placement the first time, you can always move them. I do like it. That's pretty cute. We'll get this one on there. I think that's the last one. See where I should put this one. I want it to fall kind of in the middle here, so let's put that there. All right, there we go. There's that one. Super cute. Super, super cute. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to clip it to the one side that would be stopped by the laces and stuff. So there's that one. You guys, we have finished 2 super fun, super cute Christmas pokey tools. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Which one's your favorite? Let me know. Do you like the natural one, the rustic natural one? See, my glue is dry and everything. Looks pretty cool. And then or do you like the pastel better? A little more whimsical. Which one's your favorite? Whichever one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you're encouraged to get out some of your supplies that you haven't used for a while and make something fun. Have a great day, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.